Welcome back, everyone. Well, you know, if you're a parent or a guardian of a child that goes to school, August rolls around and you start realizing the expenses involved with getting school supplies and making certain that that child is ready for the upcoming school year. Well, we found a bunch of guys out there who are involved, men and women, who are involved with a very interesting program called A Palooza. And joining me today is Tim Keir, who's a youth pastor at the Calvary. Shout out to Sue Balfour. Hi, Sue. And also Nate Olson, who's a youth pastor with Church of the King.
That's right.
Okay, gotcha. Well, first, welcome, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Really nice to have you here.
Awesome.
A Palooza. It requires a little explanation, Nate. So what is it?
We call it our back-to-school extravaganza. It's just an event where we can actually bless our community by giving out school supplies.
Mm-hmm. And again, a very unusual thing here. We're going to get into it. Tim, how do you go about organizing something like this? You mentioned a lot of churches are involved with this, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of planning that goes on. We get several churches together and we plan out what we need, what school supplies we need, and then how are we going to get the word out to the community and pack these bags and get them to the children in need.
What a great community effort. Yeah. Now, this is primarily a free backpack program. And if you want to know how extensive this is and the involvement, they were telling me that they did it last year. It was chaotic, right? That first time in is always like, we didn't expect that.
We learned a lot, yeah.
I bet you did. But they're giving out something like 1,200 backpacks. And these are not empty backpacks. These are backpacks that are complete, have supplies inside them.
Correct, yeah.
Right? Okay. 1,200. That's a pretty lofty goal.
Yeah. We have the backpacks already. We're still working a little bit on filling them for next Tuesday, but we'll be ready. You
know what? I had it inside, but pencils, books, supplies, erasers, all of those kinds of things.
Absolutely.
The real nitty-gritty kinds of things that every student needs when they're entering the school year in a backpack, which of course becomes glued to them. Right?
Yeah.
And from K all the way through 12.
Correct.
Yep.
Now, do you put different supplies in for the younger ones as versus the middle school or high school?
Yeah, we have 800 backpacks for the elementary age students, and then middle school and high school students, there are about 400 backpacks for them.
Gotcha. You know, interesting sidebar here. This is a real example of giving back and giving out to the community, because there are a lot of families in need out there. You know, before we went on air, we were talking about a lot of the non-for-profit organizations that we both know who are involved with, community outreach programs that help after-school programs, nourishment programs, clothing programs, all kind of housing. There's all kinds of needs out there. You're filling a very, very interesting gap here. The event is next Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, yep.
Where?
In Crandall Park from 5 to 8 p.m.
5 to 8 p.m., Crandall Park in Glens Falls.
Glens Falls. Yeah.
I got it. And it's not only, hey, come here and get online and get a backpack. There's a lot of other activities going on, right, Nate? What's going on?
Yeah, we're going to have lots of fun. Word of Life is coming down. They're bringing all of their toys. So we're going to have bounce houses. They're bringing horses for horseback rides, a petting zoo, all sorts of stuff. We're going to have free snow cones, cotton candy, and popcorn to give out to everybody. So that'll be fun.
Oh, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And also you mentioned some of the other things that some people might need, like haircuts.
Absolutely.
I would have never thought of that, right?
Yeah. We have 4 or 5 ladies coming that are going to just do free haircuts for everybody, just a basic haircut. But that'll be amazing.
Sure it is. And also, I think you mentioned me before we went on air, if there's some clothing assistance also.
Yeah, we're doing a clothing closet, so you can come and get some clothing if you need it for the school year, and that helps a lot as well.
I got it. One other sidebar I want to mention to everybody is, and we all face this, not you yet, but I faced it, which is that your child comes to you and says, oh, I really want to play soccer, and then they realize they really love basketball. So if you have any sports equipment, you can bring the sports equipment in and trade that for something else, and books as well.
Correct,
right?
yeah.
Well, you've thought of everything.
Yeah, we hope so.
I think you did. And the second annual one will be a breeze.
Right. We'll let you know.
Yeah, I bet you will. So once again, it's next Tuesday. The date is August 4.
Yep.
Got it. 5 p.m. tonight
to
8 p.m. In Crandall Park. You can't miss it. You'll see it. A lot of activity, all kinds of activities for the kids, and a lot of helping hands here. in terms of making certain that every child that enters school in the fall has got a good leg up on
Absolutely.
getting the bases covered, right?
Right.
And I'm sure that's what's behind all this. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Well, Nate, Tim, thanks very much for coming in.
Great.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
Good
having
to
us.
have you here. Good luck.
Yeah,
Great.
thank
And
you.
if that old guy in the back is looking for a backpack, you don't give it to him. I'll see you.
Thank
To
you.
see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.